Hey guys, this is Jacob here from Jacob Palmer Tarot Readings. So I want to let you know that we will be reading for Aquarius. Surprisingly, going to start off with the Star Dragons Tarot. Oh my God, Star Dragons Oracle. There we go. Um, so basically, something is coming out very particularly where it's just like you're dealing with a lot of complicated situations and scenarios, where it's like a lot of your situations from like past time has been getting a little rough recently, getting a little bit, how do you describe it? Kind of like more broken in a way where it's like it's tense, it's like stiff. But the thing is that you know better. You know entirely better than this issue at hand that you're currently facing. So let's go ahead and see what comes out. Ooh. Okay, so our first card out of this deck for you, Aquarius, about this situation is Destruction, which is basically about like releasing your anger. So the thing is that like you might need to find your own private place or sacred space. Um, or like a very sacred timing of it, like very very sacred. I mean, like where you don't see anybody that is of third party, um, or people that will probably end up being third party. um, just like let your anger out, just like release it. Like don't hold that anger. If you hold that anger, it's technically going up against God. It's technically like you're going up against God's great plans, you know? And yeah, I don't. I personally don't like it since I'm an Aquarius myself. I've gone through this, um, surprisingly, with my own situation that I had at hand. It, I have gone through this probably about like a couple weeks ago, where it's like I had to let out this destruction, trying to burn off this anger because I feel like somebody is just they were a bit late to the punch. That's where this reading is coming from. Is like somebody is really late to the punch about their issues at hand. Um, and the thing is that I feel like they don't really interact a lot, but they do, however, chase a lot. That oh yeah. Okay, so your person, they chase a lot. And I feel like you were the first person that they ended up running away from. But the thing is that when they noticed that you stepped away and actually started doing your own stuff, where it's like kind of like if you're going to continue being in this spot, if you're going to continue being in this stuck position, then I'm out the door. And you'll see me with my car gone, with my bags gone, with my furniture gone, with my very personal items gone. It's like, it's kind of like you're either personal or you just are personal about it. This next message that needs to come out would like to be the returning card. So here's the thing. The reason why you had a lot of pent up anger is that I feel like it's not only just about your person, but it also has been maybe like some high school crushes, or maybe it might be some like homecoming dance partner, things like that, where it's like maybe you might have discovered that they just declined your offer, or maybe they just like walked away, or maybe they just acted childish and just never really accepted it. So you're just like, all right, fine, bye. It's kind of like that motion where it's like, us Aquariuses, we can take so much until it's actually boiling over, and that's when we go from very special to very pent up about a situation. Oh boy. Somebody tried to block your bliss. Somebody tried to block your bliss. This could be probably pretty much your family member, such as a mother, father, uncle, aunt, brother, sister, cousin. Or it could be their family members, like their father, their mother, their uncle, their aunt, their brother, their sister, maybe their cousin. Or maybe it could be just like you two are fiancés with each other, and it's like, one's the hubby, one's the bae, but the thing is that somebody fucked up. And here's the thing. When you notice that somebody has fucked up, meaning that somebody was playing around with your bliss, it's like, fuck it, I'm out of here. And that's when this third party was like, well, look at what we've got here. So, what's the choice then? Do you want to come along with me, or do you want to go along with that bozo over there that just walked away? But the thing is that this third party is calling you a bozo. But the thing is that you are not a bozo. This third party is. Everything that the third party is trying to push on you energetically, physically, mentally, verbally, physically, this person is legitimately all those things that they push onto you. It's like it gives me the energy of like two people two people when it comes to this third party or third party third person, which that third person is you. I'm not talking about like you being the third party. I'm talking about you being like the star, like the one, the only, you know. The thing is that somebody was adamant about it being that they wanted to take your energy. They wanted to take your wealth. They wanted to take your ability. Um, I feel like somebody was playing your strength. Somebody was playing all the things that they had in their hand, and now their hand is just scattered, dumped, shot all over the place. You know, that's how bad it is now for, excuse me, for this third party. And for your person, understand that they now have seen your soul. Do you remember the phrase of like um, it takes a soul to know a soul? That's what's going on. It's like you're the soul that knows this soul, but the thing is that this soul is trying to figure out who you are until the very moment that they finally get that pow epiphany, like, oh my god. Because that's why the understanding card is out. um because it's like they're contemplating about the future, they're trying to figure out what's going on, and then all of a sudden, boom, whoa, you show your energy is like really in their field, like really 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 in their field, either if you are um intentively doing it, or if you are actually just trying to naturally have it flow. And the thing is that this person finally understands now. They finally see both sides now. Let's go ahead and see what else comes out. Ooh, yeah, wow. So we've got wow. So there's the understanding part of it, then there's a knowledge part of it. They're going to go from like understanding this connection about you and them, understanding this connection about uh, what you two have, um, and they are going to be like kind of like your commanding forces, where it's like you are commanding them, and they're like, "Yes, boss," or "Yes, ma'am." I feel like it gives me that like cleaner vibe of a person, or like somebody that's trying to get a deed done by your objective, trying to tell them that, like, hey, look, you need to do it in this specific way, and have it to me by this particular time. And they kind of hear it and they're like, yes, boss, or they're like, yes, ma'am. And on the bottom, transcendence. This is your energy and their energy together. It's like transcendence, transformation, uh, healing, inspiration, surrender. And this is not like surrender as in like, oh no, the police got me, surrender. It's kind of like the type of surrender where it's like, um, just like the almighty God surrender kind of a thing, where it's just like, just allow um, the faith of it happen, let the grace of it happen, let the natural perspective of this energy to happen, things like that. So that is pretty much with the message half of the cards. Now we're going to go into tarot. Um, so at this point in time, I'm going to do just like a combined energy. So it's going to be both you and your person. Kind of like just like a gathering of the entirety of this like twin flame energy, trying to see how this is running forward. Where it's like maybe just to at least answer a lot of your questions, or maybe just like see if there's something that may be kind of interesting to understand, something that might be new to take in, or maybe something that is just maybe inspiring or motivative to you to understand. Um, so our first card that showed up is the Sun, for the past energy. So, with this being said, somebody decided to kind of take initiative to do some self healing. Um, and this is for the both of you. This is for you and your person. Here's the thing, somebody that, yeah, somebody that was an, um, I would say, kind of like doing the exact same things that you were trying to do or that you were doing. And this means that it could be like literally, like, for example, you're doing energy healing, but it's like a very specific caliber of energy healing. But this person kind of um kind of hears the make of wind with it, and they're like, oh, okay. So they end up like, um jumping in, doing the exact same thing, like the exact same thing. But the thing is that, like, they were immature about it. They were amateurs about it. They were pretty much kind of like more adolescent about it. They were kind of like kind of like while you're connecting in with God, while you're connecting with the archangels, You're connecting in with the really important guides. This third party is trying to do the action without the merit. That's what's going on. This third party is doing the action without the merit. And that is why the sun is showing up, is because not only is your person seeing you in the sun, it's also this third party seeing you in the sun. It's also the massive circle party that's seeing you in the sun. It could be the coven. It could be a group of witches, people that are doing spells upon you, or doing casting spells to drain your energy, drain your power, drain your strength, mobility, and energy, and things like that. You know, it's kind of like you have this good person that's treating you nicely, and then you have all these other people that are kind of like your antagonist. They're like, oh, you're gonna go with that very fragile person over there. Then how about you go over here where there's somebody that's not really fragile, that's not really that doesn't have this breakage. But the thing is that the person that does not have the breakage does not have the type of soul level that you have. You've been through it all. You've had a lot of breakage in your life. You've had a lot of conflict in your life. You've had a lot of problems in your life. You've had a lot of breakups in your life. You've had a lot of death in your life. You've had a lot of fires in your life, a lot of floods in your life, a lot of earthquakes that have devastated the entire floor and ground that is either on the floor level of your house or work building, things like that. You've seen it. You've personally, physically, with your own eyes, seen that. And this third party can just decide that they want to be in this, decide that they want to do this. No. This third party is very immature. Never the fact that they're actually pretty much younger than you, like physically. And I'm telling you, they are really age like actual age younger than you. The thing is that when it comes to that, they don't know as much stuff than you do. But here's the thing. It also as well connects with the type of zodiac you are. The higher up in the zodiacs that you are, the more that you understand, the more that you have as experience in this world, the more that you have experience in and what you do. The thing is that Aquariuses, they're a lot more stronger than their opposing zodiac, the Leo. And I'm going to say that they are the opposing zodiac. Not opposite, not opposites attract. No, nuh-uh. Don't you be telling me about that, because that is false right there. Opposites do not fucking attract. They repel. Now, here's the thing. It may be that opposites repel in the stance of like, um, you know, 6 zodiacs apart from each zodiac. Like, for example, like for Aquarius, Leo is the opposite. For Pisces, Virgo is the opposite. For Aries, Libra is the opposite. So on and so forth. But the thing is that there is another terminology in this. Not only is there the terminology of like actual opposites of zodiacs, but we're talking about like on the other type of the terminology, because there are 2 terms in the meaning of opposites. There is the opposite in the term of zodiac, and then there's the opposite in the term of personality. And the thing is that when it comes to opposites within the personality, you're going to get a lot different than the answer of Leo. You might get, like, for example, like Aquarius, it would be like Aries, Sagittarius, um, Libra, and possibly even Gemini. Even though that maybe Gemini and Libra aren't necessarily like top dog or top G on that situation, I would say like the thing is that air connecting to air can be kind of complicated sometimes. Air connecting to fire, ding, ding, ding. That's your answer. So, yeah, we've got the Knight of Pentacles in the upside down. That means that like somebody is acting a little bit kind of like a how do you call it? Like a boss that pays a whole bunch, or maybe a boss that hoards a whole bunch. Yeah, yeah. It's somebody that's in the Hanged Man. They're like, I see this in this entire thing as it should, but I'm just gonna do this. But the thing is that when you notice that, you find out that apparently somebody was not saying who they truly were. So, we also have, ooh, man, we're getting some spice into this. Holy cow. Look at this. So we got like 9 of Wands in like the answer to the past, the 2 of Swords as another answer, and then the 2 of Cups. So the 9 of Wands is kind of like somebody fucked up somewhere. They are kind of like leaning up upon a staff or pole or something like that, and they're just like looking down, going like, "There goes my life." Oh, they could say like, "There goes my wife. There goes my husband. There goes my girl. There goes my man." Or they could be saying like, there goes my world. And it's kind of like you are the first to interact, and you're like, "Hey, look, I have these emotions for you. Can you please express your emotions back so then we're both on the same page?" And they were like, "No, no, I don't have any emotions." And you're just like, "All right, fine, fine. If you don't have any emotions, then I'm bolting out of here." But that was when the time that your person that had shied away looked back at you and was like, "That's my person." It's like they go from like looking down to all starry eyed, all galactic in their eyes, where it's like their eyes just get shiny, where it's like they look at you and they're like, "Oh, Aquarius." Or this could be that like somebody fucked up. They walked away by accident, or maybe they walked away in a manner where they discovered their fuck up, where it's kind of like they walked away, but then all of a sudden they're like, "Oh shit, I just walked away from a really good person." That's their attitude when they walked away, is that they feel upset that they've walked away from a really good person. So anyway, let's go ahead and see what this recent time energy is about between you and your person. Yeah, I figured as much. So here's the thing. This card really does want to be in the upright, because this is like the energy of like your person showing up. But the thing is that currently your person is like fretting a little bit, worried that they done something that killed the relationship. Well, pretty much, it got close to it, but it really didn't fully like hit the marker on the head for the Aquarius, where it's like the marker on the head, having the marker hit the tip of the head is kind of like where it's like that, you know, death blow or something like that. It's kind of like um, I feel like, yeah, you still held space for your person, but the thing is that your person got like very immature about things in a very particular way that they did, and it hurt you. It really did hurt you. But the thing is that it wasn't permanent hurt. It wasn't permanent hurt, since you've just been hurt and hurt and hurt and hurt. and hurt and hurt and hurt. And the thing is that by the time that you blow some steam face to face with your person, when by the time that you just like let all your anger out on your person, that's when you technically lose your strength, your mobility, your your empowering drive as like a emperor or as an empress or as a king or as a queen, or maybe just simply a husband or wife, or maybe even just like actually getting to know each other, you know. But the thing is that like your person knows now that it's like in the past they were thinking like, oh, I need to see if Aquarius can fix this, or if they don't fix it, then I'm just gonna butt out of their life. But the thing is that as they were waiting and waiting and waiting, their feelings got stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger, to the point that they realized what you were worth. Now, the thing is that since your person knows now what you're worth, guess who decided to show back up? When the eagle has its eye on the prize, the snake comes out to bite. The snake comes out to harness a little bit of a poisonous potion or venom onto this eagle. But the thing is that like I feel like you are kind of like the animal owner, while I feel like your person is like in like the energy, and it could be embodiment, um somebody that is just like in the flow of an animal, um either if it's physically or if it's just like they're connecting with a spirit animal, things like that. um and some point in time, after they realize that they are going to have to step up and actually, excuse me, step up and actually like help you out on some, at least some level. I feel like this gives me like they're going to step in and they're going to help out at least 45% of the way. At least 45% of the way. I'm not talking about like they will be at 45%. I'm talking about like for a very small few of you, they will be at a 45%. But for the rest of you, they'll probably be at like 50%, 55, 60, 65, so on and so forth. Maybe even all the way up to 100%, where it's like they just blow this entire thing down to the point where it's like they really just officially become your lover. And where it's like maybe Maybe it's been a long time since you've asked if they could be your lover, and now they're in the place where now they are going to be asking you if they want to be if you want to be their lover. And that's like that's pretty much like something that you have asked a long time ago coming in full circle by the right person, not the wrong one. The wrong one could be somebody that listened in, or somebody that was like, yeah, uh-huh. But the thing is that like the person that is really into you is the person that is actually in that conversation with you. They're the type of person that is like maybe is a little shy but has a heart of gold. Like look, heart of gold. It's like not only is it a heart of gold, but they are wanting to put a ring on you. Not like it's not like having you put a ring on them. It's like they're wanting to put a ring on you. And this is like the type of person that um kept getting it wrong, kept getting it wrong, kept getting it wrong until the very moment at this very point in time where they start coming back and they start doing good things. They start doing good deeds. They start doing things that should have been happening in the first place. Plus more. It's kind of like they're at the point where it's like they're the ones that are boiling over. They're the ones that are boiling over. And also this energy of like maybe going traveling with you, being maybe you the both of you end up being kind of like in a nomadic marriage, like you both get married and you both go venturing off into the world. So yeah, it just like even though that your person um is going to be admitting to you a lot and trying to finally ask you the question, finally put a ring on you. Or maybe, yeah, it's like they they are at the point now where it's like they need to um, kind of like allow you to declare this relationship, but also as well as have them express um, their emotions about you. Where it's not only just um, not just only like just simple expressions. I'm talking about like actual heart emotions. Like like the type of thing where it's like somebody's really in love. Not just the fake fibber type of love. I'm talking about like actual love. I'm talking about like the type of thing you might want to end up seeing in a fairy tale, you know, where somebody gets the good relationship, that good ending at the end of some kind of knight's tale, where it's like the knight gets the lover, or the knight gets the woman, or maybe this like very um very fragile woman ends up winning this very um very important figure of a man, you know? Yeah. Let's go ahead and get the future. See how that's like for the both of you in between. Okay. So somebody, and I'm going to emphasize somebody. Oh, what do you know? So look, do you see in the background? It's like there's there's someone that you liked that is actually expressing their feelings towards you, but then there's also this person that was trying to cast spells on you. This could be that person laying in bed in the future. Um, Not in this present time, but in the future, they're going to be laying in the bed and going like, "Why isn't this spell working? This spell's supposed to work." The Aquarius should have gone down by now. So this gives me like the type of like person that is like they make their voice kind of hinty. They're like, "Hey, Aquarius, you want me?" But the thing is that like your real lover actually is pretty much the person that hasn't yet expressed their feelings towards you in a way of like actual love, like actually loving you. Um, to the point where it's like they haven't expressed it to you until this very point in time. In the present side of this reading, where it's like, this is the point where they actually start to express their love. You know, um, but you see that in this reading, where the Four of Swords has been placed, somebody has been trying to cast spells on you, and that spellcaster is basically this third party. This third party is like, I'm going to think of death and send it to Aquarius. I'm gonna think of slash tires and send it to Aquarius. I'm gonna think of uh, popped gas tank and send it to Aquarius. But the thing is that your person could be pretty much in the past have been in this energy right here. But the thing is that this this spot right here is going to be pretty much the third party this time. That is why this is in the future. So it's going from like the energy of your person that had this Four of Swords in the past, um, to more of like the third party that will have this Four of Swords in the future. So there's this like massive like transition that's going yeah, wasn't there like a card that we had out that's a transition? Transcendence, transformation. Um, yeah. So basically, it's like somebody is going to end up shifting this entire situation in a way where your person is no longer taking the heat, where it's then going to be that this third party is going to be taking the heat. Because the thing is that this third party actually pretty much called for it. They were supposed to have taken it. But the thing is that somebody got a little protective, somebody gotten a little bit questionable, trying to figure out if this third party actually was a good person. But the thing is that they found out that, oh, Aquarius was right about this third party. It's like that holy shit moment. It's like that boom, oh my God. Now I know now. Now I understand Aquarius. So that's why your person is going to be then traveling to you with this Page of Wands. It's kind of like giving me this nomad energy with this Page of Wands, where it's like they're understanding what it's like to be discipled by you. It's like they're now understanding what it's like for you to teach them compared to the past where it's like, it to them it feels like it like from the past perspective, um they were just learning it just to learn it. But thing is that now they're taking it into a more personal perspective. Now they're taking it into more of like, oh shit, now I need to actually personally take this in rather than actually just write it just to write it, you know? Where it's like they're going from like journaling this information just to journal this information to more of like a like let's get this shit like taken care of before it's too late kind of a thing. And since you stood in the emperor empress energy, now they're going to be standing into um, their counterpart side of this whole energy, where it's like you're you're like this empress, you're this emperor energy, and they're like, I would say it's like so somebody's got some kind of like adult comedy to them. So I will say this live is actually restricted to only people that are kind of like more adult than anything, um, or people that are trying to embrace themselves as being adults, where it's like they made the conscious decision to become an adult. Um, so I want to let you know that somebody that is like your counterpart, the twin flame, the person that you're meant to be with, is pretty much like uh, they got such a goofy like humor to them. They're like, "Teach me, daddy," or teach me, mommy." But the thing is that um, that might be like having fun in the bed talk, but I would say like they they really want to learn from you compared to the past where it's just like they write things down and then they pass it to other people, you know. And I feel like you were intuitively catching on onto that energy of them passing that set of notes to other people, where it's like um, you notice it and you're like you're like, no, don't be sending this information to other people. This is particularly for you. That's like what you're doing to this person of yours. You're just like telling your person, going like, don't be shouting this energy towards other people. Give this energy to yourself. And this your person, I think, in the past, uh, compared to where they're at currently. In the past, they were kind of like, who cares? I'm just gonna go ahead and give this to these people. I want to see if this energy is really going to connect with these people. And they found out the real truth the hard way. All right, let's go ahead and see what comes up next. Um, After this Three of Wands that came out for them in the future, because the Three of Wands was kind of like, there's this energy of them wanting to speak out, wanting to tell you the real truth, or maybe they go from like telling you just a little bit of the truth to like the full on truth, where it's just like the entire thing, where it's like it could be just like bogging them like really deeply, and they're like, oh shit, I need to tell this to Aquarius, and then they hold off, and then they come back, and then they're like, oh shit, I need to tell this to Aquarius, and then they hold off, and then they're like, oh shit, I need to tell this to Aquarius, and then they hold off, and then, well, this point in time, they're going to express the entirety of it, and they're going to actually be a little bit more um, touchy about things, like really wanting to express something. Yeah, yeah. This is like somebody that really wants to express something, um, but they jumped the gun in the past. we have some extras here. So we got King of Swords. For any of you that are curious about how it looks there. Um, we have the Five of Swords, which means that like someone of a third party is leaving this demandful energy. Finding out that they are actually noticing that this demandful energy is kind of playing tricks on them, or playing tricks on you, maybe. The Chariot. Expect this person to be trailing towards you. Ten of Wands and the High Priestess. So here's the thing. Somebody is going to be veering away from a very particular third party type of a person. Yeah. Because we have like Knight of Wands, the Eight of Swords, the Six of Swords. Just want to make sure I have it broken up a little bit easy. King of Pentacles, Seven of Cups. Yeah, and even the Queen of Wands. It's like somebody wants to kind of just like get you stuck thinking about other people. And listen to me, there is going to be this thought of like the person that like physicalized this notion, that physicalized this movement, this plan of somebody's. But the thing is that this plan of the Seven of Cups that I saw on the bottom of the deck apparently was the type of card, the Seven of Cups, where it's like your person listened to somebody else to get you into a mess. And that's why you're just like, screw it, I'm walking away, bye. You know, like you're just like at this point now where you're just like fed up with it, like you're just like done. You're just like, I don't want it anymore, bye. And guess what? You're going to find out that not only was it that there is your person trying to go after the after their throne, like it's not only just your person going after the throne that they've been trying to chase after for so many years, but it's like there are so many other people, like third parties, both on your side and their side, and even third parties of those third parties. It's like those people are trying to attack you. They're like, hey, Aquarius is a high value target. I'll pay this amount of money to go after Aquarius. They'll be like, I'll pay $10 million if you go after Aquarius. And people are like, agreed, $10 million, I'm going for it. It's like somebody's trying to auction you, which is fucking bad. Somebody needs to stop that fucking shit now. I'm not talking like auctioning your person or or this third party. I'm talking about like very specifically you. I'm saying somebody is auctioning you. They're like, hey, I'm going to sell this Aquarius for whoever is the highest bidder. Or maybe they might have some kind of like, old Western reward for a bounty. Um, it's kind of like somebody is like a bounty hunter and they pick up the paper and it says like wanted dead or alive, and it has a picture of the Aquarius, or maybe a picture of you specifically since you're Aquarius, and would have like the description of like who you are, what you do, things like that, and then like it has like the last scene section, and then after at the very bottom it has like the ransom reward, and it has like a very specific number. It would be like maybe 52 million. It'd be like maybe if it was like back in the day, it would be like $100,000. Things like that. So no further ado. Yeah, just expect your person to put an end to this detriment that has been put onto you, and expect this third party to make their actions a little more broader, a little more unhidden. Because the thing is that like the more that these two specific actions happen, the more clearer it gets for not just you, but for other people as well. Anyway, I hope you have a wonderful time. Thank you for being on this live. If you were on this live, thank you for sending in any comments during the aftermath of this live, and as well as sending in our likes, our hearts, and also if you have subscribed during the time of this live, I really thank you for doing that, and as well as sharing. So I hope you have a wonderful time. I hope you enjoy the rest of your night and have even a good morning for a couple others of you. And also, I will see you in the next live. Love and light. Peace.